Hi, I'm Will Stewart from the University of Bradford, and for the past 18 months I've been project manager for the ASL project, the Audio Supported Enhanced Learning project. This has been a joint JISC funded project between ourselves here at Bradford and our colleagues at Hertfordshire University. I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes to describe what we did on the project and what we found out, and hopefully this will set the scene for some of our discussion on our online seminar on May the 1st. So in summary, our project really set out to examine the use of audio to support, enhance and personalise the learner experience. We set out specifically to explore and evaluate the use of audio in three key areas of teaching and learning. The first of these was self-reflection and self-assessment. The second was formative and summative feedback. And the third area that we looked at was using audio to support collaborative learning. We were particularly interested in the changes in practice for both lecturers and learners that take place when audio is introduced into these three key areas. We also examined how audio could be used with some of the new and emerging technologies, such as wikis, blogs, and social networking spaces. The project studied a diverse range of learners, from undergraduates right through to postgraduates, from campus learners to distance learners. We also collected data across 6 broad subject areas: health studies, management, optometry, computing, accountancy, and law. The project provided insights into how effective audio was in self-reflection and self-assessment, formative and summative feedback, and collaborative learning. We looked at how learners engage with learning through audio. We looked at the integration of audio within some of the emergent technologies, and we looked at the changes in practice and pedagogy that take place when audio is employed to support learning. We also looked at the tools, the methods and the adaptations that lecturers adopt when they use audio within their own practice. So it's quite a broad-ranging project. Our studies overall showed that audio is a powerful tool, providing opportunities for personalising learning, for promoting greater student engagement and for encouraging creativity. In introducing audio into their practice, we found that lecturers were required to rethink their pedagogical approaches and their learning design, adopting new and innovative ways to enable students to be more actively involved in the learning process. It allowed lecturers to provide more personal and richer feedback to students and increased the level of interaction and dialogue between students and lecturers. It encouraged wider and deeper self-reflection in students and also helped to improve their communication skills. When we looked at the use of audio in self-assessment, we found that there were difficulties here. And the difficulties were mainly down to the fact that students just didn't like to self-assess. They found the whole process of self-assessment difficult, and we saw that audio didn't really help make this any easier for them. But this is an area that we would like to come back to at a later date. The main message from the project is that audio, as a powerful educational tool, has come of age, providing exciting opportunities to meet the individual needs of an increasingly diverse range of learners in a cost-effective way. So if I was to pick out 3 things to highlight from the project, or 3 tips, they would be that if you're going to use audio for feedback to students, then the easiest way to do it is to use an MP3 digital voice recorder. And this is our favourite one, this one here, and we use this with students and with staff, and it's dead simple to use. It records directly to MP3, and then once you've done your recording, you can just take the bottom off it, and you've got a USB connection, plug that into your laptop or your computer, and it just downloads the file directly onto your machine. No cables and no extra software, so we recommend this tool as a good one for providing good quality sound to give students feedback. We also found that audio was really a great tool for encouraging collaborative learning, getting students to work together on a project to create their own audio recordings. And we would say that you should look around perhaps your own practice and see if there's any way you could use audio to encourage that sort of learning. If you're going to use audio for podcasting, then the main thing to remember about that is that you don't want to make your podcast too long. And certainly I wouldn't recommend that you record whole lectures, whole 50-minute or 60-minute lectures, unless of course you've got some charismatic speaker, and then it's a joy to listen to such a lecture. But on the whole, it's much better to use audio to summarise the key points from a lecture and keep it down to 3, 4, 5 minutes long. Students are more likely to gain something from it and listen to it. So I look forward to meeting you online on May the 1st. As preparation for that, you might want to think about some questions that you could ask in the forum, and you might want to consider some areas of your own practice where you think audio could be incorporated and bring them to the discussion. I look forward to meeting you on May the 1st. Bye just now.